Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So, sorry if you hear any dogs barking or people talking or the environment or anything like that. But yeah, so first off, I am no longer in my Sterling Ink weeks. I'm back into my Hobonichi weeks for my health tracking. So, this is a spread that I use. I've been pretty good at using this weeks this year. I feel like this is I definitely am still in and out of it, but I always end up coming back to it this year. I mean, I usually always come back to it, but usually have bigger gaps, I feel. But yeah, I just really love this as my health tracking. And I like having the food on this side and then the symptoms on this side. So I can if I want to, I can look at the symptoms and then see what I ate type of thing. So, and I don't really decorate it. You can see that at the beginning of the year I did. And I had a break. And then I was trying it as a memory keeper at the beginning of the year. But I didn't keep consistent with that. I did as a gratitude journal at the beginning of the year and stuff. As I said, every year I usually get a week's. I'm just doing appointments on here because I had to do vet appointments this month. I just love weeks, you know, every year since 2021 I've had a weeks, even if I'm not in it fully for the whole year. It's always the weeks. The weeks is the one thing that actually, funny story is I actually have realized I also have a habit of getting an A5 and an A6 every single year. But the weeks is the one that I end up, I feel like it's the one that sticks with me throughout the whole year. But yeah, anyways, so I did that. And then this is the reason why I moved out of my Sterling Ink weeks. So, I've had A5 stuff since 2022. I had a real moment in 2022 in July, which is very funny because it's July now. So it's playing very good in my house. But anyways, so I basically had everything. I just downloaded, I brought one insert, I think it is for this, but everything else I already had, including the binder and everything. So these are just pockets and stuff. This is from Puff and Pages Co. She does a freebie of this every single year, and I love it because I don't need a full-on calendar. Anyways, this is from 2022 because I have the stuff on the back end here. And then this is the reason why I moved out. So I had this insert. It's no longer made anymore, which is really unfortunate because I think this is one of the best Hobonichi inspired layouts ever. I love it. But the store is no longer open anymore. I love that the days are already there and I just have to put in the numbers. And I've also done a schedule task system down here, and I still had room to do all of the habits that I want to do throughout the week. And then there's no mini calendar, which I love because there wouldn't be a mini calendar and an undated planner, but you know. And then also I just write down 2024 and what week number it is in writing, because in the past I have done so many damn spreads where I do not put what year it is, and then I'm looking through them in the looking back at them and I'm I don't know when this exactly was. So anyways, but yeah, I love these. I am fully in love with the emoticon look. I've always wanted to kind of try that look, or at least I've seen other people and I was just oh my god, that is so cute. Never been that person until now, but I've been going ham with the emoticons. Is that what they call the emoticons? I was doing food down here because this is before I moved back into my my weeks, but I was doing food down here as well, and then I had a tracker which I'll show you in a second. But yeah, then I decided to move that away. So as you can see, halfway through this week I just started using this as that actual time again. And also I lost my mild liner halfway through this portion of the week, so just ignore the ugliness. When I find my mild liner I'll fix that. But yeah, so I take a lot of naps, as you can see. But yeah, I really love this. And again, I was I've been thinking for the last couple of days, do I want a Hobonichi cousin again? It's because it's around that time of year where I want a Hobonichi cousin. But I just love this layout and how simple it is. And I feel I don't want the pressure of daily pages. So I don't know. We might end up having a Hobonichi cousin on the next video. stay tuned for that, if it does. But yeah, and then we enter the new week, and I'm giving myself midweek before I fill in the second half of this week, because I might need to print out some more pages for August if I don't get a Hobonichi cousin. So this was my tracker. Sorry, dog barking. This was my tracker, but I'm just not a fan of the monthly tracker. It's too much information. I tried to break it up into weeks and stuff like that, and just no. Bonnie, stop. She's not gonna stop, sorry. Then I got my budget overview in here, and so this is like bills and variable expenses. This is debt, which is my last bit of debt that I've been like constant, like, I mean, I was really bad with like buy now pay later before I got really badly into like got it up there type of thing. But for like 2 years, or just over 2 years, I have been like in constant debt. I actually got it down last month. I think it was last month or something like that. Anyways, but I had to go and get my dog's teeth done, so hence why I'm in it again. But this is my last known debt for hopefully a really long time. And then emergency fund, my card, like my sinking funds down here type of thing, because I sold a bunch of planners. I sold like 7 of my planners, and I made some money, and I decided to put it aside, thank God, because literally the next week my dog needed to go to the vet, and it felt so good being able to like not have to rely on anyone or freak out or whatever, because I just had the money to give to the vet. So it's really kicked my ass into gear of like starting my emergency fund up now rather than waiting until my next quarter. So anyways, and then this is where I'm putting my sinking funds. So I've got my debt, like just my one debt here, and then I've got one for my dog, I've got one for my emergency fund, and then of course I had to print out some challenges. Look at that. It's like, I use my gold metallic pen, and I freaking love it. It's so cute. And then I have one for my car, which my regos and like my insurance and stuff is due in November, so I need to start saving up for that. And then gifts for my parents, because Father's Day's coming up, as well as my mom's birthday. And then I use the rest of the pockets to store my stickers in, which I think is really cute. And then I just have spare paper at the back, and a ton of this washi just on here, so then I could just peel it up and cut it and use it when I want to. So and yeah, it's really simple, and I love it. I love the clear cover look, even though I keep like looking at other covers or like looking for things to buy. Like it's really getting to me. Like I can see how much I rely on curing my boredom and stuff like that by looking at things all the time, even though like I like this, like even though it's like imperfect. Like, this actually came in perfect and stuff. Like, I'm even loving the silver, and I'm usually a gold girly. But yeah, anyways. So, that is my A5 binder. And then I finally got my Filofax mold-in zip in ochre. Oh my god. So, I did have just, like, the standard personal size mold-in ochre before, but I wasn't really a fan of that. And I ended up selling it, but this one I feel like is definitely a keeper. So I found this on eBay for $180 new, and these were going for like $280, I think it is, new on like Milligram and Amazon and like everywhere else basically. So when I saw this for $180, you know, I had to snatch it up, especially because I've been waiting like 2 years to get this cover. So anyways, I love it. I was hesitant at first about, like, when I brought it because I was like, there's no way I can pass up on that offer. And then I was like in buyer's remorse, like, should have I got it? And now that I've had it for over a week, I'm like, yes, I love it. This is hopefully going to be one that stays permanently in my collection for a while, hopefully forever. But we'll see. So I've got my Zippers Arasa Grand in green, which is like my favorite gel pen of all time, though I'm not really loving gel pens as much anymore since I've moved over to like my fountain pens. Anyways, and then I have some cash envelopes in here as well. And the thing I like about the pockets I have in both binders is that they have like this little slip thing here, so I can. This is butchering. Come on. Okay, we won't do it on that one. We'll do it on this one. If it wants to come out. There we go. Slip. So if I want to put coins in here, then I can, and it like they just won't fall out. I probably have to put paper clip on it, but anyways. So yeah, I did get some placeholder money that I just printed out. I haven't laminated or anything yet. I just want to see if I would use it, because we don't have dollar bills in Australia, which is really freaking annoying. But I also understand why they stopped doing them. But for cash stuffing purposes, I wanted dollar bills, so I just did that. Also, all this prop money is like the same size, and it's smaller than actual Australian money, or probably even any other currency. Which is good for me because it fits in these, because real money wouldn't fit in these. So yeah, I use all prop money basically. Sorry, this is getting a little chaotic now. But basically I decided to go with prop money because I like to do all of my banking online. I get my food delivered to me. I pay my bills online. I buy things online. Like, I don't usually go out and physically buy things at the shops and stuff like that. So it just makes more sense to have everything on my bank account, plus also with all my savings and stuff like that, then I can get interest on it. So I do use prop money. I like the visualization. I like counting it. It gives me something novel for me to try and save, because I've been really bad in the past with my money. So but yeah, I got bills, food, petrol, which is empty now, and my spendings, which I haven't spent yet. So happy. I just printed this out yesterday, but this is going to be my dog's health log, my car's log, when stuff happens. And then I have these Filofax sheets, which I did actually buy last year, thinking that was going to be in these all of last. I thought that these were going to be the inserts I was going to be in last year when I bought these. But yeah, basically this is very similar to how I've had my passport set up, and I think that's something else, maybe. But anyways, basically I like to have the weekly. I have a color code system, and I decided to do like a review of the week in here. I'm thinking I might do that every week since I do have the space for it. And then I have the back page. I like the back page because I put in like all of when my bills are coming out, and then goals, and then I also made a note that I did the cash envelope system here, and then a note of my overall month, because the 29th is technically in August. It's not in July. So yeah, so that is how I got that, and I just got 3 months in here because I'm only focusing on 3 months at a time, like 1 quarter per goal, I guess. I don't know what the hell I was trying to say then. Anyways, and I just have note paper because I like, as you can see, to like write lots of maths down and notes and like whatnot. And this is like kind of like a wallet as well. I don't usually bring a wallet out, and I wouldn't need to actually bring these envelopes with me because I don't actually have cash in them and stuff like that. And all of my cards that I actually use are on my phone, so I don't actually need like a wallet per se. But if I did want to bring a wallet with me, or a notebook and stuff like that, this would be the one that I'd bring. And yeah, I love this thing. And the only thing that I only complained, and this is just really nitpicky because I'm like really OCD, but there's like a little, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. But there is like a line that's going this way, like through the variation of the leather, and everywhere else is like, oh, there's a couple up there, but like this line just is so, it feels out of place to me. But $180, cannot complain. Also, there's one more thing that annoys me. This is in the middle is lighter than everywhere else, and I wish it was like dark like this, but it is what it is. I don't know if that's because I stretch the spine to try and make it lay flutter. So but yeah, love that. And then lastly, there is my TN. And last time I showed this, I was saying that I have patches on it because of the big ass stain. Basically, I got a heat gun, and I don't know how. Maybe someone that knows about leather can like help me out here. But I got a heat gun, and I heated the hell out of it, and I massaged it for like hours. And now like it's still there. You can still see it's clearly there, but it's not as bad, and I can tolerate it more. So basically now I don't have any patches on it. After like searching for patches for ages, and then buying the patches, waiting for the patches to come, putting the patches on. Yeah, no patches now. Anyways, so then I just got, I think I had this last time, this is a Lauren Foster signed cover. This is a freebie that I got for getting my Once More with Love stuff. I have Butterfly Vellum in here from Sterling Ink, which is really cute. I now have these stickers. I don't know if I had these last time or not, but these are from 1521studio.com, or I got them off Etsy actually, but they're just like date stickers, which I thought was cool because I was sick of stamping. because I like the fact that these have like the actual day and the date and the month on them. So anyways, I actually stopped using this for like 2 weeks, and that's the beauty of having an undated notebook, is I could just literally come back into it after 2 weeks and just start off from where I last was without wasting any of the pages and stuff like that. So and also like for today, for instance, I only did a half a page of writing because I'm like not pressured to like write a whole lot. But this is still my journal that I'm just going into and doing journaling whenever I like it. I've been pretty consistent at journaling again for the last, today's my 4th day in a row. So I'm happy that I'm getting back into that. I don't know if where's my pens? Where's the other one? Oh, there you are. Alright, so these are the pens. Well, I'm actually mainly using this one. This one is my A1 Mahjong. I keep calling it Mahjong. Mahjong that I got off AliExpress like 2 years ago. But the nib is going very, very dry now and scratchy. And I don't know if it's because I'm just used to this, which is a fine. But I'm thinking that I'm going to either replace the nibs on both of these, or I might end up just getting another one of these so then I can have 2 fines, because I don't know. I like extra fine, but like also now that I've had a fine, I can feel the difference. And yeah, anyways. Okay, so yeah, this is a A1 Mahjong. So is this, but this is their new one that has come out like within the last year, and I freaking love it. I think this goes with like every single planner I put it with. I love it with this cover, even though it's gold. I just usually pop this in here like that, and I just have it like that, and I love that. And I also have had it in my together with my TN, and I just love it. I wish that Pilot would come out with a white and gold version of like the official version of this, because I would definitely 100% buy that. And yeah, and I also my only issue is with this is that this nib seems to like have a lot of, I think it's called creeping or something. I can't remember exactly what it was called. Anyways, but I've had that problem with this pen ever since I got it, and I don't know if it's just this nib, but I saw someone say on AliExpress that apparently if you click the thing, like the clicker, the clicker too much, then it can end up causing the nib to bleed somehow, which, yeah, this is just like, sometimes it so excessively has like ink all the way down, and I've had to clean it off and stuff like that. And I took off, okay, bye. Like I take off, oh yeah, you can kind of see it here. I've taken off the unit, and as you can see underneath, there's just like so much, and I just don't think that's normal. So I'm tempted to get a different ink nib, and not nib, I just meant nib in general. Very, very professional with my fountain pens naming and stuff. Not really, I don't know much about fountain pens, to be honest, because I just don't think that's okay. And like this one was also this one was fine for like 2 years until I put some shimmer ink in it, which I now know is a no-no for extra fine pens, but I didn't know at the time. And now this one's also like having issues, similar issues. I don't know if you can see it. Yep. It's not as bad, but I definitely can get ink on my fingers, because I am an absolute freaking mess when I'm using any pen in general. So luckily the pen nibs are cheap. They're like $10 for 2, no, $15 for 2 in Australian money. So it's not hard for me to get new ones. It's just kind of disappointing, but yeah. And then I'm like also on the fence of just buying like Pilot nibs, so then I know that they're fine, but then they're like $180 just for the nibs themselves, and then like $250 for the actual pen itself. So I'm kind of just debating all my options with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.